Well, hello, good morning. And this is our last
train ride.
Well, our last train ride, or the last morning here in Portland. All right, we're at where are we at? The Gateway Station here. And the TriMet is right here. As you can see, that's the train sitting here, but that's not our train. That's not our train, so.
You're not going to the airport, are you?
Nope. No, we're not going to the airport. Thank you, though.
We're going to the Amtrak station.
Yeah. And that's where we're bound for. That's, yeah. So let's take
The green.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just the security there, just making sure that people are getting where they need to get to. Oh. Oh, all aboard, he said. All aboard. And the birds are really active this morning. Pigeons, birds, I don't know what they are making a lot of squawking sounds here.
As long as they didn't poop on you.
Yeah, they're right there. They're right there, as you see. Yeah, they want to jump on the train. Yeah, they want to jump on the train there. Yeah. So we're just gonna get ready to voyage out here in the next little while. As soon as that train shows up.
I was gonna say, do you know where you buy a pass?
Someone's trying to figure out where to buy a pass. A little bit of activity going on here this morning. Sonja's gonna try and film the birds right there. Over here. Well, there she goes. Look at that. Well, there goes the train to Beaverton. City Center, Beaverton. See a train. And I guess our train will be coming up soon. I'm just waiting here. Did you find the birds, Sonja?
Huh?
Did you find the birds? Yeah, here comes our train now. And here we go. In we go. We're actually bound for City Center. We made it on the train. And the security people there are very helpful, making sure that we go on the right train, because there's lots of trains that go different directions, and if you get on the wrong train, you can end up in the complete wrong area.
I think they have them on every platform.
I've noticed that since we've been here. Yeah, it's really helpful, especially for tourists. Right? We're trying to figure our way around here, but we're managing it. It just takes time. And
Next time we come here, we know more.
Yeah, it's like going to a lot of different areas. Trying to get used to how the transit works and where it goes and how much it costs, etc., etc. Now we're moving along pretty quick. This train really moves along fast. A little cloudy out today, but still very nice. So we're crossing the bridge on the way to the downtown city center, where we'll be getting off the train and heading over to the train station, the Amtrak train station. Bye, train.
Until next time.
until next time. Until next time. And yeah.
Clackamas.
Yeah. And now we are on our way to Union Station Amtrak. Union Station, Amtrak Station. Lots of transit around here. Definitely lots of transit. Makes it really accessible to get around. Indeed, I just wish that the city would have, and all the different communities that we have gone to within Portland or Oregon here, they would have more elevators and escalators. They're definitely lacking on that. But the part that they are winning on is having lots of trains and buses to get around. So I give them a bunch of stars on that. They win on that. Definitely compared to Victoria, where we're from. Victoria has lots to learn about transit.
Victoria, British Columbia.
Victoria, British Columbia. Because the fact is, oh yeah, we can cut through. The fact is that if you can't get from one community to another one, and the city argues with the other city or the other community, says, oh no, it's your job to do that, you can provide the service. No, you provide the service, like back and forth, and passing the buck, right? That's got to stop, because people need to get to and from the communities that they need to go to. I have a problem with that, because people do need to commute during the daytime. It's not just AM peak hour and PM peak hour service. Maybe once upon a time, maybe decades and decades ago, people would work like a 9 to 5 kind of situation. Now things have changed, and like I've talked to the people in Portland here, and they get it. Like people need to communicate, commute. We want to go down here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, so people need to get around, right? It's not just everything comes to a grinding halt because nobody needs to commute during the daytime. And here people commute 24 hours. So they can do it. Any city can do it. It comes down to the political will of actually wanting to get things done. Yeah, so this is the Union Station at Amtrak in Portland, Oregon. Yeah. Just a little bit of a footage here for people to see what it looks like. I don't know where those stairs go. There's stairs that go up, but I'm not going to climb those stairs. No. But this is neat.
There's an elevator.
Is there? Oh, an elevator.
Right there.
Oh, it is an elevator. I don't know where it would go to. Yeah, it's quite neat. So again, Union Station. Yeah, it's quite a historic building. I don't know when it was built, but yeah. But hey, it looks neat. So getting back to about housing, we learned a lot about the housing situation in Portland. Housing is not cheap. It's very expensive to rent, and it's very expensive to own a home in Portland and surrounding communities around Portland, because we've gone to different communities here. And we've been hearing exactly the same problem that we're having in British Columbia in Canada and across our country. Affordability, there's a huge problem going on, folks, and I don't know what the solution will be. I've talked to people here, they're experts also, and they don't know what the solution will be. Building temporary housing, they said that's not the solution of building temporary shelters for people. You need permanent housing. So that's part I do agree. Yeah, hearing about that's just a band-aid situation we need to figure out. And I don't have the solution. I'm not the expert, so yeah. I'm just passing on the info that I'm hearing. That I'm hearing that temporary stuff is just not going to solve the problem, Yeah, so we need a permanent solution. And how do we do it? I mean, I've given a suggestion that rent geared to income. That would definitely maybe would help at the starting point. What is the ending result? Basic income would definitely make a huge difference in people's lives. That way they're not spending all their money on rent. Sonja's taking a picture of me. Huh. Yeah, she was taking a picture of me while I'm filming. Basic income. I'm not doing all the filming regarding talking about basic income, but I think that it will definitely help people with the cost of living going higher. Things don't come down in price. I mean, inflation may come down, like the top economists say. They say inflation is going to come down. Well, will it? Okay, well, yeah, it will, maybe, but not to, the prices won't come down though. Okay, those prices that have ballooned up, they won't come back down to what they used to be. Why? Because I can tell you, like when I was a kid, I remember being able to buy, and I didn't buy it very often. You could buy a chocolate bar, bag of chips, and a drink. In the U.S. they call it soda. In Canada we call it pop. But anyway, I could buy it for $1.05. $1.05. That was including a 5-cent deposit. I do a paper route and I did drop off once a month. Go and treat myself to 3 items. And all I had to do was return the bottle or can back to the store and just give them a $1 bill. Yeah, we had $1 bills back then. Now you can't even buy one item. You can't even buy one item for $1. Let alone I had 3 items. So maybe, like I say, inflation will come back down, but the prices of things won't come back down. So is that going to be the same thing for rent? If so, we need to figure a solution for that. So here we are. We're now arriving at Portland Union Station. Okay, here we are. I know that I was... Oh, can't zoom in, out. Oh, sorry folks, I almost lost you there. I was trying to adjust my hand and I went, it said zoom out or something, I don't know, whatever. But I know I was just talking about housing. I didn't want to bore you all about housing because this is our trip, our adventure. Traveling with Brent and Sonjia on our adventures. Well, this time around it was from Portland and our surrounding communities that we went to. I know I didn't want to bore you about housing. I just got into a rant about housing because that was what we kept hearing when we were here. People saying they can't afford the housing. People living in tents on the streets. That's crazy. Why? It doesn't need to be that way. So this is our end of the beginning of our journey. Our end in Portland, but our beginning of the journey, and I will be recording us getting onto the train. Hey, Sonjia.
Yep.
So we got about
a layover in Seattle and then another bus.
Yeah, we got about another hour, just over an hour here in Portland at the station, and then we got another 2-hour layover in Seattle at Amtrak station. We then jump onto a bus after we get off the train, and it takes us to Vancouver, British Columbia.
And then a ferry.
And then we have to take another bus from downtown Vancouver to Tsawwassen Ferry Terminal.
I'm hoping the bus driver will drop us off in Richmond.
That would save us a lot of time. Oh, a lot of time. I'm really cross our fingers, right? But we have to then go, say, from Seattle to Vancouver, cross customs, and from the USA here into Canada, and then our journey all the way to Vancouver or Richmond, and then out to Tsawwassen, and then ferry out to Swartz Bay, and then bus all the way downtown Victoria, and then home. Well, back to the apartment. Hey, see you soon.